Yo, what's up? So if you guys are struggling with Soulstone Survivors, use this combo that I am currently using right now. I am playing the Arcane Weaver. I'm using the crafted weapon that you get, not because the skill is any good, it's because the stats are really good. And take a look at my skills. I'm using Arcane Conjuration, Arcane Orb, Arcane Disc, Arcane Potency, Arcane Sparks, and Arcane Shield. Lots of Arcane, and that is by design. This combo is absolutely busted, and it's not even all the skills. I'll go over it in more depth in just a second here. I almost got a sub 8-minute run. Look at that, 8:34, and I'm on Curse 26. I'm just using the mods that give you as many monsters and Void Lords as possible. So Arcane Conjuration is incredibly powerful. This is essentially the arcane version of Call Lightning. So it basically summons these arcane pillars. You'll see it right here. Boom, all that little arcane blue fiery stuff that's following me. And that's the important part. It follows you. So if you get some movement speed and you get extra dashes especially, you can essentially just keep walking around with it. It's incredibly strong. And then the other two mandatory quote-unquote skills, or 3 skills, I believe. Arcane Orb, this thing is absurd for damage. Those are the little orbs that are going out right here. I'll try and track one here, right here. These guys right here. These are the Arcane Orbs. You can see all those additional projectiles look like stars that are shooting out. Those are all from the Arcane Orb. So Arcane Orb, the big orb itself deals damage, I believe, and then it shoots out projectiles as well. Very, very powerful. I don't know the damage on top of my head, but this is the majority of my damage. These 2 abilities right here are the majority of the damage in any run. Disc is actually not really required at all, nor is Sparks. Arcane Power and Arcane Shield are the other 2. Arcane Power gives you a lot of multicast, which multicast is very, 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 very good. It is just as the name implies. If you cast a spell, you have a chance to cast it again. And this can exceed 100%. It can go up to, I don't even think there's a cap. Maybe there's a hidden cap somewhere in the game, but as of right now, it keeps casting and casting. So Arcane Power is very powerful. And then Arcane Shield. This is the creme de la creme. This is the ability that you want to actually look for here. Arcane Shield essentially makes you immune to damage. I'm not even kidding. It's going to get nerfed. It has to get nerfed at some point. Like, Arcane Shield is so busted. I'll have a highlight video coming out in like the next couple days of me playing on the maximum difficulty in the game, and I was just like straight up not taking damage. I eventually died because if you make big mistakes, if you get trapped on a corner and then like tons of hits come in and get you, obviously it's going to kill you. Or if you take one really big hit from a boss, that's going to kill you. But for little damage, I'm not like, this is the beginning of a run, so it's not a good time to tell. But for poison, burning ground, all of these little explosions everywhere, like I'm not going to get hit. Like, it's not going to deal damage to me. Like, watch, if I just stand here real quick, look at that, look at that. I just got hit by what, 4 of those, didn't even take damage. Let's do it again. Look at that, 0 damage. 0 damage, it's crazy. Arcane Shield, absolutely busted modifier. And then for leveling up, you don't want to focus dots whatsoever. In fact, you can use your banishes if you also, I highly recommend if you're just starting with this game to unlock the rerolls and the banishes off of your skill tree. If you don't have it maxed yet, you should prioritize those. Those are extremely powerful. For passive skills, you really just want to prioritize crit chance, crit damage, cast speed, cast frequency modifier. I call it cast speed because it's, rolls off the tongue a little better. Cast frequency modifier, multicast, global multicast is what you want to prioritize over everything because that affects obviously every single skill. Then obviously any upgrade that affects all of your arcane skills, very, very powerful as well because every single one of these skills is arcane. That is why this build is so ridiculously good because you can just get global modifiers and global arcane modifiers. Boom, just going to scale everything. But the main stats I would say you want to look for are multicast. You can say I'm at 195. Cast frequency modifier, that's cast speed. You want that. Crit chance, crit damage. Global damage as well is pretty good. And you're just rolling through the game. You're absolutely rolling through. You see right there, I got hit by a ton of AoE as well. Didn't take any damage. That's all I really wanted to go over here. I don't know how long this run is going. Maybe I'll just keep playing this and then show you where this run got at the end. But thanks for watching. Peace. We're about like 1 minute later here. I just got chain CC'd and died there. So that's how long the run went.